Hello students, I welcome you to Resolute Academy, and here today we are going to look into the newspaper, that is the Hindu, dated what is September 12. The date is September 12, that is 2023. So today there are some very interesting news which we'll be discussing in detail, and certain facts that are very much important from your examination point of view. You always know that we will be covering from examination point, that is bank, SSC and UPSC and other state PSC exams as well. So the facts will be relevant for all the exams. However, there would be detailed discussion in the initial phase which will be beneficial for all your exams, because it will clear your concepts and it will open up your mind to new concepts. Okay, see, if you are studying some facts, okay, you can either mug up. Okay, mugging up is an option with you. However, the problem with mugging up is you will forget it. Okay, forget it. Okay, forget it sooner than later. Okay, so what can you do so that you never forget it? You can link it to some image or some story. Okay, so I will be giving you stories here. The news are the stories which will help you to remember the facts. Okay, so you can remember the facts by linking it to the stories that we will be discussing here. So remember these stories, and in examination whenever you see a keyword, you will be remembering the entire story, and in the stories which we will be telling or the news that we will be discussing, the entire fact or the important facts will be covered, which will be helpful for your examination. So we will be covering for bank, SSC, UPSC and state PSC exam. So the facts, I would like to tell you some important thing is the mode by which we will be going is, initially we will be discussing in detail. Okay, detailed discussion would be there. Then at the end there would be some sports news. Okay, and we will be also discussing details about sports news, because certain concepts will be asked in examination, so we will be clarifying that as well. And at the end there would be recent events like MOU or recent appointments or recent awards that were given, or the people who won that. We will be discussing them in short. Okay, and some news will be discussed briefly and will be moving forward. So let's understand which all news will be discussed in this today's current affairs. Okay, first of all we will be discussing about Samudra mission. Okay, Samudrayan mission, Samudrayan mission. Okay, Samudrayan mission, it is very important. See, we send what? Gaganyaan. We are planning Gaganyaan. Then we have already sent Chandrayaan 3. Then Aditya L1 is on the go. And there is another thing, that is Samudrayan mission. Now it is a part of Deep Ocean mission. Okay, Deep Ocean mission of India. Okay, Deep Ocean mission of India. So we have to understand the Samudrayan mission also, because it will be launched in 2024. Okay, sooner. 2024, that is in next year. So we'll understand the details about it. And thereafter there is an important thing about West Asian, okay, West Asian corridor, economic corridor, that was discussed in G20 summit. Okay, it was an initiative that came up in G20 summit. So that is very important, because it will give India a economic boost, or you can say it can counter what? It can counter China's Belt and Road initiative. That is the benefit of it. So it becomes very relevant, and we might be needing to know the route and all that aspect from examination point of view. So we have to learn that. Then there was an interesting finding. Okay, there is a interesting finding which will be saying, that is, which will help to detect, okay, to detect and to kill cancer cells. Okay, it will be helpful in detecting and killing cancer cell. That is very important, right? See, cancer is a very much problem right now. So it is not, the government or the medical system has not found any proper cure to it. So there is a initial finding that proves that it due or with a certain measures it can be detected clearly and the cells can be killed. So it might be a what we say, a game changer in the industry or the health sector. Okay, then we will be speaking about cotton. Okay, cotton, it will be relevant from UPSC and what we say, SSC, sorry, UPSC and SSC exams. Okay, so here the relevant thing or what is important is you can learn this. Okay, this concept, that is for UPSC and SSC. Okay, and however those who are preparing for bank can skip that portion, okay, because it is not much relevant for you, not for bank but for UPSC and SSC exams. Okay, you can study that. Now then there is an award, that is Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award. Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award, okay, SSB award. Okay, that is very much important. It is given to scientists. Okay, scientists. Okay, scientists, it is given to scientists. So now let's move to the current affairs part, which is very much interesting. First of all, we will see a video regarding our Samudrayan mission. Okay, it is after Chandrayaan we will be moving to Samudrayan, that is Matsya 6000. Okay, that is very important. See, this is a first unique man-made manned ocean mission. Okay, this is the pod in which 3 people will be sent around 6000, okay, 6000 feet deep, okay, into the ocean. That is very much important. Say 3 people can be seated in here and like this. Okay, it will be exploring the deep underground. Okay, now that is very much important. Now what will be the core purpose is we will be seeing in detail. Okay, now let's move to the details. Now it is a submersible Matsya initiative is there in project Samudrayan. Here Matsya 6000. Okay, Matsya 6000, that is 6000 stands for the depth at which it will be going, that is 6000 feet. Okay, now Matsya has been developed for nearly 2 years and it will be launched in 2024 off the Bay of Bengal, off the Chennai coast. Okay, off Chennai coast, that is in Tamil Nadu. And the material and testing and certification and all the standards have been going on, reviewed, so that the mission will not fail. Okay, so it has to be ensured that the mission should not fail. So that is why this mission is being under surveillance and under what we say review. Okay, now the submarine's design includes 2.1 meter diameter spear. Okay, the diameter of the spear is 2.1 meter and made of 80 mm thick titanium alloy. Okay, titanium alloy gives the strength to the what we say this pod. Okay, this what we say manned mission. Okay, now capable with withstanding the immense pressure at 6000 meters. Okay, depth. Sorry, earlier I told you 6000 feet. It is not 6000 feet, it is 6000 meters. Okay, which is 600 times greater than sea level pressure. Okay, it will be the pressure would be 600 times greater than the sea level. Sea level is the level at which we see the ocean. Okay, the level at which we see the ocean. Okay, now the vehicle is designed to operate continuously for 12 to 16 hours with a 96-hour oxygen supply. The oxygen supply would be for 96 hours and the life or the continuous working capability is 12 to 16 hours, my friend. It is very important. See, 12 to 16 hours they can work continuously. However, the oxygen supply would be there for 96 hours. Okay, which is very important. Now we will have to discuss about Samudrayan mission. Okay, mission Samudrayan. Samudrayan is a part of deep ocean mission. Okay, there is a India's what we say a flagship mission, that is deep ocean mission, to explore the deepest part of the ocean. That is the primary objective of this deep ocean mission. And sea trials at depth of 500 meters are planned for the first quarter of 2024. Okay, and the full realization of Samudra mission would be by 2026. Now it is important to know that there are few countries who have planned or who have actually developed manned submarines other than India, that is US, Russia, Japan, France and China. They are US, Russia, Japan, France and China. Okay, URJFC, you can remember like this, or you might make some mnemonics or something which will help you to remember. Okay, that is very important. Now this Matsya will be what we say searching for valuable minerals like nickel, cobalt and manganese under ocean. Okay, it will be looking for in polymetallic nodules. Okay, polymetallic nodules. Okay, now it is very important. Polymetallic nodules, I will be discussing about it in detail. Right now we will not delve into it. First of all we will see this. Okay, and we'll investigate the chemosynthetic biodiversity in hydrothermal vents and low temperature methane seeps in the ocean. Okay, these are the vents through which hydrothermal energy is emitted. Okay, and there is a low temperature methane seeps from the ocean. There would be cracks through which methane would be sweeping out. Okay, so they will be checking their biodiversity in those region as well. Now that is a part of the Samudrayan mission. Okay, now as we have discussed about what deep ocean mission, before that we will be discussing about polymetallic nodules. Okay, these are polymetallic nodules. Okay, these are like a small potato like structures are seen here. Okay, these are the nodules, and inside this, if you crack open this, you will find important major minerals like this, what we say, manganese, nickel, copper, cobalt, and so on and so forth. Okay, these are very important, what we say, minerals that is available in polymetallic metallic nodules in the ocean, deep ocean region. Okay, so that is the primary goal to explore this. Now how it will be done? See, this is a ship through which it will be over the or the in the sea line. Okay, and under there there would be a trawler, or this certain machinery will be sent, which will be bringing on this, what we say, polymetallic nodules into it, and it will push into this ship. Okay, and it will be stored. Or there is another method like this, okay, where wireless chargers, these things, robots would pick this polymetallic nodules and bring into the ship to be loaded. Okay, that is also a method. Okay, now if we speak about the deep ocean mission, the deep sea mining through underwater vehicles or underwater robotics. So our mission, that is Matsya 6000, is a precursor to such a thing. That is, before mining we have to analyze, or we have to understand the composure, or the what we say, what all minerals are available in this polymetallic nodules. So that is the primary goal here, and thereafter we will be mining it as well. Now, asserting exclusive rights to explore polymetallic nodules from seabed over 75,000 square kilometers areas in international water. We have received permission to explore this region from International Sea Authority. Okay, International Sea Authority, and under UN clause. Okay, UN clause. Okay, they are providing the right, or we have the right to explore this polymetallic nodules in 75 square kilometer areas in international water, that is in Indian Ocean region. Okay, Indian Ocean region. That is very important. Okay, ocean region. That is important from examination point of view. Now it is estimated that polymetallic nodules are around their the availability is around 380 million tons. Okay. So basically it is all about the mining of this and understanding the biodiversity in the deep oceans. Okay, so that is the basic concept associated with deep ocean mission. Now let's move to the G20 thing. Okay, there has been an initiative which was recently launched. It is called India Middle East Europe Economic Corridor, or it is West Asian Economic Corridor, as it is goes by short name. Okay, now the aim is to connect India with West Asia and Europe. Okay, there would be two components, that is Eastern Corridor and Western Corridor. Okay, now Eastern Corridor will connect Indian port of Mundra to UAE's port Fujairah. Okay, and the container will be transported by rail through Saudi Arabia and Jordan to Israeli port of Haifa. Okay, now we will be seeing it the map as well. However, we will brush up through or skim through this part, and then we will move and see the map. Okay, or if I think if I will show it in your map, might be it will be helpful to you. So I will show it. See, this is the entire part. See here, the Mundra port. From here it will be transported. Okay, the goods or cargoes will be transported to Arab countries. Okay, and here it will go through rail, and then after this it will enter the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, and from there it will go to Europe. So this is the northern corridor, and this region, that is Arab Gulf region, will be Eastern Corridor of the entire mission. Okay, or the corridors, that is India Middle East Europe Economic Corridor. Now let's see some details. That is it was launched, this corridor was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and it includes India, UAE, Saudi Arabia, European Union, France, Italy, Germany, and America. Okay, as of now. So there is a possibility that more countries might be involved later on, but right now it is these countries. Okay, now the project is a part of another initiative, that is Partnership for Rail Shipping Corridor Global Infrastructure Investment. It is a initiative which was taken up in 2021 by G7 countries. Okay, G7 countries, they took up this initiative. Okay, I hope that you know the G7 countries. It the shortcut to remember which is already available in net, it is Juice with Girlfriend. Okay, Juice with Girlfriend. Okay, GF, Juice GF. That is Japan, U means USA, I means Italy, then C means Canada, E means England, that is UK, then Germany and France. Okay, that is the Juice with what we say girlfriend. Okay, G7 countries, and they have launched this initiative, Partnership for Rail and Shipping Corridor Global Infrastructure Investment, PGII. You have to remember this abbreviation, PGII. It is very important. Now another initiative that was launched during the recent G20 summit or G20 leaders meet was Global Biofuel Alliance. Now it is an alliance of 30 countries and international organization. The aim is to promote biofuel. Okay, the aim is to promote biofuel and expand bio energy access in emerging economies. Okay, now Modi invited other G20 countries or leaders to join the alliance. Okay, the invitation was open to G20 leaders as well. Okay, now let's see certain details about PGII initiative, that is Partnership for Global Infrastructure Investment. I told you that this initiative was announced in 2021 in G7 summit, which was held in UK, United Kingdom. Okay, I hope you know the Prime Minister of UK, that is Rishi Sunak. Okay, Rishi Sunak is the Prime Minister of UK. Okay, that is important because he is a person of Indian origin, so it is very important. Now it serves as an alternative to China's Belt and Road Initiative. What does it serve as? It is an alternative to China's Belt and Road Initiative. Okay, China is influencing it or increasing its clout through what? This China's Belt and Road Initiative. It is investing tremendously on roads and infrastructure development in various countries. Okay, various countries. The concept is it is reviving Silk Route. Okay, Silk Route was the old route of what we say China, through which silk was traded earlier. Okay, now it is trying to revive that. However, it is basically trying to increase its influence in the European and Asian region. That is the major thing, and by that method it is trying to what? Subdue or overcome India's influence in the region. It is trying to overcome the India's influence in the region through Belt and Road Initiative. So this is a helpful tool or helpful initiative where it they will be what we say counter Belt and Road Initiative. Now under this PGII, that is a Partnership for Global Infrastructure Investment, loans are provided over charity and benefiting both lending and receiving countries. It will benefit both the lenders and the receiving countries. Okay, now if we have to speak about other initiatives announced under PGII, okay, which was announced previously, that is Trans-African Corridor. It is very important. It connects the port of Lobito in Angola with the Katanga province in Congo and Copper Belt in Zambia. It is all in Africa. Okay, Africa, that is a Trans-African Corridor. Then clean energy project in Indonesia. So in this project the support would be provided for the sustainable energy sources and infrastructure development in which country? In Indonesia. Okay, Indonesia. It is very important. Indonesia is a part of Asian continent. Okay, Indonesia. Okay. Now investment in India's health infrastructure. Now US government's International Development Finance Corporation has pledged 15 million to invest in health infrastructure including eye clinics and women's hygiene products. Okay, see in India there was a recent stay or initiative, that is Kanti Velugu. Okay, sorry, Kanti Velugu. Okay, now hopefully you might be remembering this initiative. For those who have never heard this initiative, it is a initiative by Telangana government. Okay, Telangana government. Okay, now Telangana government had launched this initiative for free eye screening. Okay, to find any what we say impeding issues that can emerge on the later stage. Okay, so eye screening was the primary, free eye screening was the main objective of Kanti Velugu. Okay, and this is also a part of US investment in India or pledging of $15 million to India. Okay, now EU's Global Gateway Program. It had committed to activate 300 billion USD in investment for critical connectivity projects with the focus on Africa and various regions around the world. Okay, the amount is massive, that is 300 billion US dollars, and it will be focusing on what? Connectivity, that is critical connectivity projects, which will be very much important for say important trade routes or infrastructure related to that. And the focus is on what countries? African countries or the regions around the world. Okay, various regions around the world, which will be critical for what we say trade and commerce and also passenger movement. Okay, that is EU's Global Gateway Program. Now if we have to say something extra, or this is a thing came in PIB. PIB is also an important source where important facts appear. Okay, now in PIB I found an article which said that G20 leaders endorsed Goa roadmap and travel for life program to provide big boost to tourism sector. Okay, travel for life. Okay, now what we say, it is a very interesting thing to understand. Okay, now what is Goa roadmap? It is aligned with G20 presidency theme, that is it emphasizes the pivotal role of what tourism in sustainable socio-economic development and environmental stewardship. Okay, focuses on 5 priorities. What are the 5 priorities? They are important. That is green tourism, digitalization, skills tourism, MSME, and destination management. Okay, these are the 5 priorities of Goa roadmap. Okay, green tourism, digitization, skills tourism, MSME, that is to develop MSME sectors that is associated with tourism. Okay, and destination management. Okay, destination management, that is tourist destination management, which will include that cleaning the or keeping the it neat and clean, and sorry, tourist friendly, means those areas should be very well what we say, supporting tourism. Like suppose if in India there might be places where people won't understand English, so they will be providing guides here, so that they can guide this tourists who are from foreign countries. Okay, so that they will find no difficulty in there. And also there would be security options, like they should be provided secure tourism. Okay, they can roam around securely without any damage to your property or their life also. So that is included in destination management. Okay, now G20 tourism and SDG dashboard, it is also an important concept which was recently seen associated with G20. It was launched by Ministry of Tourism in collaboration with UNTO. Okay, UNWTO, that is United Nations World Tourism Organization. Okay, now the importance is who is the minister in charge of what we say, tourism. It is Kishan Reddy. Okay, he is the minister in charge of tourism. Okay, so now let's see the tourism for tomorrow competition. Okay, there is a competition which is again launched by Ministry of Tourism. As we know, it is the Kishan Reddy who is the in charge of Ministry of Tourism. It is a national competition aimed at identifying and recognizing best practices aligned with priorities of Goa roadmap. Goa roadmap are the 5 priorities, that is green tourism, digitalization, skill tourism, MSME, and destination management. Okay, then travel for life. Okay, it is inspired by the lifestyle for what we say, environment concept. Okay, I already have discussed about this. It is basically adopting a lifestyle which is very much in sync with environment, that is environment friendly lifestyle, where we will not be destroying environment, however we will be adjusting or living along with the environment, and without posing any harm to the present environment. That is lifestyle for environment. Okay, now that means that we have to adjust our lifestyle, eating habits, and what we say, the products we purchase, and all that thing. It is the entire amalgamation of a lot of concepts which will end up in lifestyle for environment. Okay, now it was promoted by Prime Minister. Okay, our Prime Minister is Narendra Modi ji, and he had promoted it. It encourages tourism and tourist business to take simple actions benefiting environment and climate. It promotes responsible and sustainable tourism, recognizes both tourist and tourism business for their sustainable practices. Okay, that is the most important part here. Now another thing, that is another news. It is the most important news. I could say that it was a revolutionary find. See, the scientists have created hybrid nanoparticles made of gold and copper sulfide. Okay, which can kill cancer cells using heat and enable their detection using sound waves. Okay, this is the entire findings. The details are discussed here. However, from examination point of view, we will be needing to know this 2 elements which are used, or 2 minerals, that is gold and copper sulfide. Okay, copper sulfide, that is very much important from examination point of view. And the scientists are from Indian Institute of Science. Okay, Indian Institute of Science. Now it is also important that this university, or Indian Institute of Science, have was what we say, ranked in top 200 universities, or top 200 educational institutions in the world. 200 educational institutes in the world. Okay, top 200 and also in top 500. Okay, so it is very important. It is one of the premier research institutions in India. Okay, so that is very important. Now moving ahead, we will be discussing about cotton. Okay, Now the news is related to the farmers' rights here, okay, and also certainly the cotton is associated with agriculture. So I have actually taken the concept here. What we say is the side effects or the treaty on plant genetic resource for food and agriculture were on discussion organized by the government and all that. Okay, the President Draupadi Murmu will inaugurate a global symposium on farmers' rights. Okay, organized by whom? The International Treaty on Plants Genetic Resource for Food and Agriculture. Okay, that is very important. Okay, now this in the symposium the farmers right will be discussed. Okay, here the genetical modification and so forth things are discussed in this meeting. So since we know that there is a concept BT cotton also and BT brinjal and all that are also available, so we will be discussing about cotton, which is relevant for SSC and UPSC students. Okay, SSC and UPSC students. The rest of the students can skip this news and move ahead. Okay, now cotton is a kharif crop. Its temperature that is needed is 21 degrees Celsius and 21 to 30 degrees Celsius and minimum of 180 frost free days. Okay, 180 frost free days, and then rainfall. The rainfall amount is 50 centimeter to 100 centimeter. Nearly 65% of the cotton cropped area is in rain-fed region. That is, you can see this. It is this region, that is mostly this region. It is affected by monsoon. Okay, this region receives rainfall through monsoon. Okay, this entire region. So they are the most of the, mostly cotton is produced in this region. So here the in Deccan Plateau region or Deccan region there is a black soil. Okay, black cotton soil, which is very much favorable for cotton. Okay, high yield cottons. Okay. Now states such as Gujarat produce the highest, then comes Maharashtra, then Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Rajasthan. India's position in cotton production is second, first is China. The soil which is seen useful is black cotton soil, which has a high water retention capacity. Okay. Now species of cotton are grown, all the 4 species of cotton are grown in India. That is Asian cotton, then Egyptian cotton, American upland cotton. Okay. These are the important cottons. Okay, these are the what we say scientific name. You might learn that as well. Okay, now next is associated with the pest that affects the cotton. Okay, development of pink bollworm resistance to BT cotton. Recently, till 2014, the BT cottons were said to be pest resistant. Okay. Like pests like American bollworm and pink bollworm, but however in after 2014 pink bollworms developed resistance to BT proteins, causing widespread infestation and yielding reduction. Okay, now that is important. So if in examination pink bollworm is asked or American bollworm is asked, if they are asked what kind of pest is this or which crop is affected by this pest, then you can write it as what we say cotton. Okay, cotton is the crop that is getting affected by pink bollworm or American bollworm. Now other initiatives of the government to promote cotton sectors are amended technology upgradation and fund, that is ATUFS, then market access initiative, MY scheme, then Samarth, that is scheme for capacity building in textile sector, then mega investment textile parks Mitra, then last is the production linked incentive PLI scheme to promote the production of MMF apparels, MMF fabrics and products of technical textiles. Okay, now let's move to the next one. See, these are certain initiatives recently launched or within few years which are very much important for what we can say physically disabled. Okay, persons with disability, that is we can call it as Divyang. Okay, the Divyang is the term officially used to represent people with disabilities. Okay, now first one is MOU with Council of Architecture was signed for inclusively universally accessible courses in Bachelor of Architecture program and develop certificate course accessibility audits. Okay, now here the concept is in architecture it is very relevant. See, if the buildings are using staircases, okay, staircases, and that would mean that people with what we say walking disability, they cannot climb these staircases. Okay, they would need a flat surface through which they can travel. Their what we say the wheelchair could travel. That is very important. Or special lifts would be needed, because see, they will be occupying a lot of space. So that means they might be should be given a separate lift, or also be provided separate not staircase but a plain route. Okay, which has a gentle slope through which they can travel. Okay, so that can be included in what architecture. Now releasing of anonymous data of UDID. releasing anonymous data of UDI via the UDID portal for research enabling data driven decision making in disability sector. Then PM Daksh portal was introduced. Introduction of this portal, a digital platform offering registration, skill training option, job listing and streamlined administrative process for persons with disability. So they will be this portal will help them to find jobs, find skills that are relevant for the present world scenario and so on, which will be helping them to what we say, be independent, earn for themselves and be independent. Okay, courts on disability rights. Okay, compilation of significant disability rights judgment from Indian Supreme Court and High Court into a booklet for reference. Okay, that is very important. See, all the important references or guidelines which were given by Supreme Court or High Court, that will be compiled in a book. Okay, and it will be passed on to courts. Okay, so it will be very much useful to find all the measures or all the provisions that have been provided for what we say, people with disabilities. Okay, and their issues will be resolved very soon. Okay, now online case monitoring portal by CCPD. Okay, now it is a commission. CCPD stands for Chief Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities for handling grievances. Okay, it is the portal stands for handling grievances. It is a paperless, efficient online case monitoring portal. Okay, so if you have filed a case, okay, obviously filed a case for whom? Disability, people with disability, for them. Okay, if they have been treated unjustly or some violation against their rights have been done, you can file a case in this portal and you can monitor the progress of this case, what all actions have been taken regarding the case. That can be seen in this portal. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Let's move to, this is a very important thing, that is Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Awards. Okay, Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award. Before moving to the who won what, we will see the details about this. See, it is a annual prize. Okay, it is an annual prize. However, last year it was not given. Okay, due to some reason which was not disclosed. So recently it was launched and this award is today given for the work that has been done in 2022. Okay, Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize. It is related to Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize and it is in remembrance of Dr. Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar, who is the founder director of CSIR. CSIR stands for Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. It was established by Government of India in 1942 and its headquarters is in New Delhi. It is an autonomous body and has emerged as the largest research and development organization in India and also among the world's largest publicly funded R&D organization. Okay, it has 37 national laboratories, 39 outreach centers, 3 innovation complexes and 5 units. Okay, it is not very much relevant from examination point of view. Now CSIR comes under Ministry of Science and Technology and operates autonomously under Societies Registration Act 1960. Okay, and it works under what? Conducting scientific and industries and applied research of national importance. Okay, physics, genomics and nanotechnology, mining, aeronautics and more are covered under this. Okay, now the president, Prime Minister of India, Vice President, okay, and Union Minister of Home, this are the structure. Okay, the President comes first, then Prime Minister of India, who is ex officio chairman, then Vice President, then Union Minister of Science and Technology are in charge. This is the hierarchy. Okay, now the initiatives include addressing COVID-19 through technology verticals, including the diagnostic, drug repurposing, etc. Okay, now these details are not very much important from examination point of view. Okay, these are the older details which are not relevant in the today's context. Okay, it might not be asked in your examination. However, we need to know about this award, that is Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award. Now let's see the detail. Okay, here 12 male scientists were awarded this year. That is Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award Prize for Science and Technology in 2022. Okay, and the specialty is no women were awarded this award this year. That is for 2022. No women were selected. That is very much odd. Okay, and you have to remember that only 19 women so far have won this award. That is Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize. Okay, now we know that women's contribution in science and tech field has been low because of the prejudices in the society and also what we say, the commitment that is needed is not possible for women because men are suppressing their potential as well. Okay, there is a glass ceiling. Okay, glass ceiling we speak of. Glass ceiling is there which prevents women from growing beyond a particular point. Okay, now that is the one of the reasons why women's have less women's have excelled in this award or received this award. However, growing initiatives like STEM, okay, STEM for women, okay, such initiatives are promoting women in science, technology, engineering and mathematics, okay, and which will in future might result in more contribution to science from women's. Okay, now today's or what we say Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar prize in biology was given to Ashwini Kumar. He is a CSIR Institute of Microbiology Technology Chandigarh's member. Okay, then M Madhika Subha Reddy, Center for DNA Fingerprinting and Diagnostic, Hyderabad. Next is Akatu Biju. Okay, he is belongs to Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Deba Bharta Maiti. Okay, it is IIT Bombay. Earth, atmosphere and ocean and planetary science. Okay, Vimal Mishra, IIT Gandhinagar. Now engineering, in the field of engineering, Dipti Ranjan Saho from IIT Delhi. Rajneesh Kumar, IIT Madras. In mathematics, Apurva Khare, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Neeraj Kayal, Microsoft Research Lab, India. Then medical, that is Dipyaman Ganguly, CSIR, Indian Institute of Chemical Biology. Okay, and then in physics, Anidya Das, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Basudev Dasgupta, TIFR, Mumbai. Okay, these are the people who got the award. Okay, let's move ahead. Certain important news which is relevant for bank exams. Okay, this is important for bank exam. TVS Holding appoints Sudarshan Venu as MD. Okay, new MD of TVS is whom? Sudarshan Venu. Okay, now he will be in charge for 5 years. Okay, now in addition to that, Tim Tiller as a additional director has also been appointed, and non-executive independent director for 5 years with immediate effect. Okay, now Shashikala Vardachari as an independent director for the second term for 3 years have also been appointed. Okay, these are the few appointments in TVS Holdings. Okay, next is LSV Alternative Mulls 500 million Climate Fund. Okay, now this company, that is LSV Adelsv Alternatives, they have pledged to raise $500 for what we say climate fund, as a climate fund, to move on to more renewable and what we say move on to electric vehicles and such concepts. Okay, green energy, green infrastructure. For that they have pledged 500 million. Okay, it is important for bank exams. Now next is SpiceJet to pay Credit Suisse 1.5 million. See, Credit Suisse was in news as it was almost about to collapse. Okay, and then it was saved for the time being. However, the court had asked SpiceJet to pay the pending amount that was due to Credit Suisse immediately, else harsh actions would be taken. That was the warning given. Okay, now that is what it has to now pay this amount, or the due amount, that is 1.5 million, as soon as possible, that is before September 15, or it will be facing harsh what we say measures or harsh directions from the court. It is not the court of India. Okay, it is the court of the respective country. Okay, now the SpiceJet was asked to pay this due amount. Okay, now next news is related to sports. Okay, now in a record, Novak Djokovic have won 24th Grand Slams. Okay, 24th Grand Slam he has won, 24th Grand Slam, and he is the top winner here. Okay, if we have to see all time winners, he has the most Grand Slam or the big title won. Okay, records. Okay, that is among he played 72 Grand Slams, and in that 24 was won by him. Okay, now it is also very great achievement. And second number is Rafael Nadal. He played 67 Grand Slams, won 22 of them. And then Roger Federer, he played 81 Grand Slams and won 20. Then Pete Sampras, Pete Sampras won 14 out of 52 Grand Slams. Then Andre Agassi had won 8 Grand Slams out of 61. Okay, then Andrew Murray, he won 3 Grand Slams out of 59. Okay, these were the great achievements by the players. Okay, so you have to understand that they have Novak Djokovic as a legendary player now. Okay, he has become a legendary player who has opened the gates of uncharted territory. That is the news. Okay, now Yen Rongin became women's golf world number 1. Okay, Yen Rongin is a player from China. Okay, she belongs to China, and her sports is golf. Okay, golf is the sports she plays, and in running is women's golf world number one right now. That we have to remember it. Okay, now next is the Spanish Federation president Rubelas resigns. Okay, he is Luis Rubela was included in or got involved in a scandal. Okay, scandal. What is the scandal? Is simple. He was found kissing, or some post was publicly made, which he was seen kissing, which tarnished the image of the women's Spanish women's World Cup team. Okay, Spanish World women's team. So that's why he was suspended earlier. Then later on, he has now decided to step down or resign from the post of president of Spanish Federation. Okay, now that is the news. Okay, next is some small news which are very much important from examination point of view. India's first underground power transformer station was established at 15th Avenue Malleshwaram in Bangalore, that is Karnataka. Okay, it is a project jointly undertaken by Bangalore Electricity Supply Company Limited, BESCOM, and Bruhat Mangalore Mahanagar Palike, that is a BBMP, at the cost of 1.9 crore. Okay, now if we speak about Karnataka, the CM of Karnataka is Siddharamaiah, and then governor is Tawarchand Gehlot. Okay, Tawarchand Gehlot, and the capital is Bangalore. Okay, Bangalore. Now that is important. Now important national parks here is Nagarhole National Park, Bandipur National Park, Kudramukh National Park, and language spoken here is Kannada. The formation day of Karnataka is 1st November 1956. The ports or important port here is New Mangalore Port. Okay, and this is another important national park, Anshi National Park and Bannerghatta National Park. After that, Indian contingent won 11 medals in 44th World Arm Wrestling and 25th Para Arm Wrestling Championship 2023 held at Almaty, Kazakhstan. Okay, it was held in Almaty, Kazakhstan. Okay, they have won 11 medals. Okay, now the team won 3 gold, 6 silver, and 2 bronze medal. Okay, 3 gold, 6 silver, and 2 bronze medal. Now noted scientist Mailswamy Annadurai has joined the board of directors of SS Innovations. Okay, SS Innovation. He is also called as a Moon Man of India. Who is the Moon Man of India? It is Mailswamy Annadurai. Okay, Annadurai is the Moon Man of India. Moon Man of India. Why he is known as Moon Man of India? Because he had helped in Chandrayaan 1 mission. Okay, in Chandrayaan 1 mission, which was successful. It was the ISRO's mission. Okay, now he is would be the director of SS Innovation Private Limited and the global firm SS Innovation International Inclusive. Okay, incorporation. Okay, now it is important. Okay, now next is SBI Life Insurance launched its first LifeVerse Studio on Metaverse to connect with the next generation of internet users. LifeVerse Studio is associated with Metaverse. Okay, Metaverse is a product of, or is a component of Meta. Meta is the parent company of what? Facebook. Okay, now Facebook, you know, Mark Zuckerberg is associated with this company, that is Facebook, and Meta also is the owner of this both company. Okay, now the objective behind the move is to expected to connect, empower, and engage the new age consumers and reshape brand interaction. Okay, the next one is the United Nations Day for South-South Cooperation is observed every year on September 12th, that is today. Okay, it commemorates the date when United Nations General Assembly adopted a plan of action in 1978 to promote and implement technical cooperation among developing countries. Okay, the theme for this year is solidarity, equity, and partnership, unlocking the South-South cooperation to achieve SDG, that is Sustainable Development Goals, SDG. Okay, before that there was Millennial Development Goal. Okay, it was over in 2015. Okay, it was started in 2001 and 2015 was the end date. Then 2000, after that till 2030 is SDG. Okay, SDG will be continued till 2030. Now if we speak about cricket, the most runs in ODI was taken by whom? Sachin Tendulkar, 18,426. Now second rank was Kumar Sangakkara, then Ricky Ponting, Sanath Jayasuriya, then our player, that is Virat Kohli, who is 13,024. He is the present player who is still playing. Okay, now few innings to 13,000. The least innings required by any player to reach to 13,000 mark was by Virat Kohli. Thereafter, Sachin Tendulkar, then Ricky Ponting, then Kumar Sangakkara and Sanat Jayasuriya. Okay, these are important facts associated to sports. Okay, now this details which we are going to discuss is entirely for bank examination only. You don't have to learn for SSC or UPSC or any other exam. It's only important for bank exam. Recent MOUs in banking sector, that is Airtel Payment Bank partnered with foreign markets to support 1 lakh women. They will be providing support to women's, okay, for their entrepreneur or certain needs. Okay, now Axis Bank partners with RBI Innovation Hub to launch KCC, that is Kisan Credit Cards and MSME loans. MSME means micro, small and medium enterprise. The minister in charge of Ministry of MSME is Narayan Rane. Okay, Narayan Rane. Okay, that is very much important. You have to know that. Then NHA, that is National Health Authority, and IRDAI collaborates to boost digital health integration in insurance. Okay, now thereafter IITDC partners with Yes Bank to scale up Indian startups. Okay, to boost up Indian startups. Then Indian Bank partners with One Card, okay, to launch a mobile first premium credit card. Then Rec Science USD 100 million loan agreement with Exim Bank. Okay, then IREDA signs MOU with IIFCL to finance renewable energy projects. Thereafter Razorpay partners with Truecaller for instant checkouts. Thereafter LIC partners with Saraswat Cooperative Bank to increase the life insurance cover. Okay, now thereafter the next important thing is recent facilities launched in banking and insurance sector. You can say bank products or insurance products. It is first is NPCI. Okay, NPCI launched 2 conversational payment initiative, Hello UPI and Bharat Bill Payment Connect. Okay, you can make payments through conversation through in this apps, okay, or the product. Now SBI Life Insurance launches its very first Life First Studio. It was discussed already in the previous slide. Okay, by Meta. Okay, ICICI Prudential Life Insurance launches ICICI Pro Gift Pro Income Plan. Okay, then Mastercard launches Alt ID solution for enhanced online payment. Okay, then SBI introduces UPI interoperability in digital rupee. Okay, that is very important. That means you can make payments through or make payment of digital rupee as well, that is e-rupee. Okay, e-rupee, you can make the payment of e-rupee if the merchant has an account of digital currency, then only this is possible. Okay, you can scan the QR code and make the payment of digital rupee if the merchant has a digital rupee account, then only. Okay, now payment, Paytm launches the sound box that enables a card payment. Okay, now sound box you have seen in the shops and all. When you make a payment, there is an announcement that amount of so and so has been made. Okay, now in this sound box, a tap payment. Okay, you might have seen in credit cards, you can tap the card and make the payment. Okay, with a tap you can make the payment. Now this facility is now provided in this sound box as well. Okay, you can tap your card and make the payment here as well. Okay, now PhonePe launches share.market app for buying and selling of stock. Thereafter Bajaj Allianz Life Insurance launches ULIP fund. Okay, ULIP fund with dynamic asset allocation. Okay, these are the news or the facts associated with banking sector. Now these are the facts, so there is no need to explain it in detail. So these facts have to be mugged up for the examination, for banking examination. Okay, so that's all for today. Okay, these are the important news which that came across in today's newspaper, that is 12th September 2023. Okay, this, as I told, is very much important for your all of your examination need, and you have to see, if you follow this initiative regularly, it will give you a boost in your preparation. See, since I am not only covering the newspaper, I am also covering the, what we say, important aspects or important fact that can be asked in your upcoming examination. So those facts might not be in the newspaper as well, but those are associated facts. Okay, so I am doing the digging, or we are doing the digging for you, and it will simplify your process of learning. Okay, that is the most important part in the preparation. If the preparation is simplified, okay, if the preparation is simplified, then you will be be able to cover a lot of details for your examination. So always remember, you have to cover the details and the facts in the newspaper. Just reading newspaper won't be enough due to the changing pattern. You might have to dig some facts, okay? And I can understand that you have to learn a lot of other subjects, so doing that is difficult. So we are providing you the entire facts by ourselves from our end, okay? So you don't have to dig much, okay? We will be providing the doing the digging for you, so that your process of preparation will be very simple. So today we will be winding up, and we will be meeting you in the next video. Before going, I would want to suggest or ask you that if you have found this video interesting, do like the video. It is encouraging us to make more and more videos related to the same. And also don't forget to subscribe the channel, okay? Subscribe the channel so that we can provide we can make sure that more and more people get benefited out of you. And also don't forget to share the video, okay? The sharing means caring, or you can say that the knowledge will expand also. And I want to tell you that I will be providing the PDF of this video in the link tomorrow, okay? In the next day of the from the video is released, okay? So the link of the video will be provided. It will mostly will be from Telegram channel, okay? So you can join the Telegram channel where the PDF will be uploaded regularly. So do consider joining the Telegram channel as well, okay? Now we will be winding up for today, and we will meet you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.